First off, I just want to say rest in heaven to Coach Jerry Johnson, the legendary coach. He was on my mind today coming to the game, legend in the game, the only coach in the Mid-South that has won a national championship, and I told him I wanted to be like him. And all the nuggets that he gave me, that he passed along, they'll stay with me forever. So we lost a legend today. He was 102. He lived a beautiful life. He was driving the car up until 101 years old, so that's amazing within itself. So just want to tell his family in my prayers. And we're just going to, just remember him, his legacy will always live.
We'll start with Terry. You're muted, Terry.
Hey, first of all, congratulations on getting your 50 win last game. And you actually put two halves together, but not in the same game. What's the difference between the last two halves you played and what you played a few games coming up into this?
Well, the second half of the Wichita game, we played together, shared the ball, had the right mindset. The first half, we had 49 points and had a beautiful mindset. Second half, when you get into these blowout games, guys start getting selfish and wanting points. We got selfish and we didn't really finish the game off the way we should. Some guys want to win their way, and we want to win as a team. So first half was team. Second half was more individual, man, and I had to sub a lot because we started getting into that rut. We're trying to win the right way. It'll repeat itself when you win the right way. And having SMU coming up, you got to play the game the right way.
Danielle?
Even with the second half today, Penny, do you feel like, with last game combined with this one, you guys finally have some momentum? Have you felt this way at any point before this season?
No, I'm starting to see the light at the end of the tunnel, Danielle. Honestly, I've known that we could do this, but then we'll have a half like we did in the second half. Like we'll have a half like we did in the first half. We haven't been able to match two halves up because the kids just aren't. They're not for 40 minutes fully focused on what we need to do the entire game. For some kind of way, a couple guys will break it off, start playing a separate way, not with the game plan, and you can see that they're on their own agenda. And when we just get all of that squared away, we're going to be better. But I'm starting to see the light at the end of the tunnel for sure.
Jason?
Hey, Penny, do you want to try to envision what this team could be when they do finally put two halves together, or are you trying to steer clear of that? How do you treat that?
No, I'm actually visualizing it. I mean, I think about it all the time. How do you get a group of kids from different walks of life who have different mentalities that really all want to go to have one dream to make it to the NBA and say, it's okay if I don't have points today, if I just rebound, if I block shots, if I take charges, if I get 50-50 balls, if I'm just a communicator, it's okay. And we can't get enough guys to be okay with that. Most guys got to have points. They start looking at the score clock saying, I don't have any points or I need more. And it becomes selfish at the wrong time, man. This was an opportunity to have a beautiful day. A beautiful day, man. We ruined it in the second half.
So you're more lamenting what could have been than feeling good about the way things did go?
I'm excited about where we're going, and you see that the first half was just like the second half of last game. It was great. But when you got selfish play coming in, you start playing better teams, man, that's going to hurt you. We play the game the right way, I'm satisfied. It's not about the wins and losses. If we're playing the right way, we're going to win. And if we're not playing the right way, we're going to lose. And if you start a half off like that, we lost the second half by 4 points, I think. About 4 points to them. So that meant that we didn't come back out with the right mindset.
You brought up SMU this next whatever it is, week 8-9 days, whatever it is, with 4 games in that stretch. How do you are you going to change the schedule? Are you going to do anything different to the schedule to sort of account for that, or what's the game plan there?
Well, the one good thing is that the last couple games that we've had have been early games, except for the other night, like on the road, they've been early at Tulsa and today. So we get back home at a good time, and that helps a lot as well. We'll practice later in the day, which will help the legs, but we got to go through and just keep working. Just got to keep working. We got to keep grinding. We have not accomplished anything yet. I'm so excited that we're 2-0 on this stretch where we want to, finish the season off great. We have to continue to just play the game the right way. We have to practice, and it's not going to be hard practices, but we're going to get some work done.
Coach, I know you gotta be happy with the 20 assists on the 29 made shots and how you control the boards on a regular basis. So it's, even though you're mad at the way it ended the game, but I know you gotta be happy with the little things that you've been preaching about all season.
Yeah, I'm definitely excited about the 20 assists, the 21 assists last game as well. But the 17 turnovers are coming from like 10 of those are like unforced trying to be selfish. And you can't have that. That's what brings it down a little bit because you want to play the right way. If you play the right way, those turnovers aren't even that high. And we scored 15 more points. That's how I look at it. I'm not trying to nitpick everything because I don't want to beat the boys down. But we do work hard enough as a staff to let them understand, to have them understand that you got to play together to win.
2 more. We'll start with Danielle.
What was your feeling on the shots that you guys were able to create tonight? Because it seemed like there were times where, there's a lot of drive and kick action going on. Some of those, maybe it could have been an easy layup and you went for the 3 anyway, but some of them seemed like it definitely paid off.
Yeah, we want those layups for sure. We don't want to throw out from a layup with no contest. Now, we had a couple of those and we threw out for 3s. One we made, one we didn't. And, we want to take all the layups that we can take because we take enough 3s. Today we took 25 of them, and about 8 to 10 of them were bad shots. They could have been driven and then giving your teammate an opportunity to make shots, and that's what's been our problem as well. We got to make one more pass, penetrate and kick one more pass, and I think that 3 will keep us at a higher percentage. But we made 11 again. No, we didn't. Yeah, we made 11 again, so that's 2 games back to back with 11.
Last question, Jason.
Do you think the way you guys have played these last 2 games almost makes you nitpicking a luxury? I mean, do you kind of feel like it's almost a good thing that you're nitpicking now because you can actually do that? There's fewer things to to worry about, where now you can sort of hone in on the nitpicks.
Yeah, well, we've honed in and kind of just kind of shrunk the list. We've had a long list at first, and now the list is getting shorter. But now it's effort plays for 40 minutes. The list is shorter on things that we need to do, but now it's effort plays, the way we close out, the charges that we need to take, the rebounds, not giving up offensive rebounds. It's just a group effort of mentality that you got to have. I want us to take on the mentality of the city. We got to grit and grind for the entire 40 minutes and not take any time off. We got a lot of guys. Played every guy 10 minutes or more tonight. That's almost unheard of. The smallest minutes were 15 by Malcolm. By Jaden, and then Malcolm, and everybody else was 18 and above. That's a luxury. So yeah, nitpicking everything is what I'm supposed to do as a coach. We encourage each other, but we're also supposed to pay attention to the things that we need to get better at because the better teams that we play is going to come into play.